Hello everyone, welcome to GNU according to CD, that is Government of National Unity, and it is working seemingly. So if you are not aware, 35 people that were being smuggled from Mozambique to South Africa. Out of that 35 people, 10 children were smuggled into South Africa according to the South African Police Service at the Limbombo, almost at the river, at the Limbombo border gate. I don't even know how to pronounce. It's the first time I'm hearing about this border gate. Anyways, we are not travelers like that. And yeah, so as you guys already know, this is a problem that South Africa is having, that the Pan-Africanists want to dump down our throats. People continue to enter South Africa illegally. Can you imagine, as a South African citizen, one of them could have been your killer? One of them, or most of them, could have been your identity thieves because they came with 10 children. That means 10 South African children we're going to lose their identity because those 10 children coming from Mozambique will need IDs so that they can benefit from the privileges and rights that South Africans enjoy. And 10 South African kids would have been sacrificed, and the Pan Africanist will not tell you that. That channel that I showed you, the American channel, will not tell you that, but instead, they will turn those 10 children and their illegal parents as the victims and you, South African, as the perpetrator who hates them. Yeah, go figure. So, anyways, I don't want to waste too much of your time. I just want you to check out this clip, and I am going to be making my commentary in between because I can tell you, as the sun will shine today, that this work is being done because of GNU, because the ministers who are serving the people of South Africa are asking questions. And so they don't want to be seen as though they are not doing anything. If GNU was not around, these 35 people would have been successfully smuggled through South Africa. They would have paid the border gate people few hundreds of rands, and then off they come to South Africa. And I'm telling you, one of them would have been your killer. One of them would probably your child's therapists. One of them possibly would have stolen your child and turned them into prostitutes. And those 10 children, your children's ID would have been stolen, or your ID, so that these kids that they came with, they become South African citizens by fraud. Go figure, South Africa. Go figure. Once again, thank you, GNU, for the work that you are doing. We are watching, like I said previously, we are watching the ministers that are working, and we are watching the ministers that are not working. But most importantly, we are watching which party they come from, so that when we go to elections, we make an informed and experienced decision as per this political party when it comes to putting South Africans first. That is what we are looking for. And those that are not working, maybe we'll just give you a small chance because your 100 days have not reached yet. But beyond 100 days, and we still don't see what your game plan is, we are noticing that. We are noticing for the 2026 local government elections and most definitely 2029 general elections. So, yeah, check out this video.
At least 35 people have been rescued from human trafficking at the Libombo border post between South Africa and Mozambique. They were rescued following a multidisciplinary intelligence-driven operation carried out by law enforcement agencies. The MSc for Community Safety in Mpumalanga, Jackie Mate, says the people who are being smuggled from Mozambique into South Africa were travelling in 2 minibus taxis, and they include 25 adults and 10 children. 2 men have been arrested, facing charges of human trafficking, and they will appear in court tomorrow.
As we have noticed or we have seen, we have a multidisciplinary operation here, where all law enforcement agencies in our province, in the country, are in full swing in operation. Hence, we have recorded serious numbers of success in terms of the operation. We have confiscated 8 vehicles, and also we have arrested 2 minibus taxis who were carrying full of undocumented foreign nationals from Mozambique. We are happy that indeed the operation is a success.
We need to indicate that it was a multidisciplinary effort emanating from intelligence information that was received, and various stakeholders within the police, including your PCI, or Directorate for Priority Crime Investigation. You have your port of entry members. You've got members from head office, border policing, Vala Umgodi, and the intelligence structure, as well as other units like your the ones that are working on our highway, the highway patrol and flying squad members, K9 unit. So they actually got information well coordinated, which led to the sting operation, resulting in the arrest of the two people that are drivers and are expected to appear at Port Magistrate Court on Monday, which is tomorrow, the 12th of August, facing those charges which is related to them smuggling people into the country. So unfortunately, the investigation is still in a sensitive stage because, in such instance, you'll have other people that maybe the investigation is still ongoing to ensure that also they are brought to book. So there is no much information at the moment besides that we can share. However, also to take note that such part of organized crime like incident of which the Directorate for Priority Crime Investigation are the ones that will conduct further information. Remember, it's information that was received, and they've been following this information to ensure that they are arrested. So part of that investigation will look into where were they heading to, exactly where are they, because it's not like human trafficking. This was like a smuggling. Human trafficking normally is when someone is taken without their will. But on an instance where someone maybe just go and they made some agreements, and you find that they are actually being smuggled. But it will form part of the investigation to check to the destination, and also are there no others that have already been smuggled into the country? Because remember, we've been getting some complaints of people that get into the country without proper documentation, and we work with various stakeholders like the border management as well as the Department of Home Affairs in this, and we are sure that once they are done, then the information with regard to the destination will be communicated accordingly. Remember, when you go to another country, you need to understand what is your purpose of you coming there. And there are some requirements that permits according to the way in which the Department of Home Affairs will indicate if you're coming here to work, it should be known. But on this one, as part of that investigation, we'll also check as to the documents that they have. Are they valid documents that it's accordingly, or is it fraudulent? So that will form part of the investigation, and so indicate that the investigation is still in the early stage, and more information will be shared accordingly.
Well, there you have it, fellow South Africans. 35 people were attempted to be smuggled into South Africa, illegal foreign nationals from Mozambique. Now, the question is, how many more that are here in South Africa smuggled by the very same two people that are arrested for trying to smuggle these 35? I bet there are many of them, and I bet they were already at Home Affairs trying to steal South Africa's or South Africans' identity documents and making themselves South Africans. And also, fellow South Africans, I think it's advisable that you go to Home Affairs and check your citizenship status. I pray and I hope you are still a South African citizen. I hope and pray that your fingerprints are still working. I hope and pray that you are not going to be shut out from the privileges and rights that you have. I went and renewed my passport last year, September, so I know that I'm good. So you do the same thing. Just go. You don't, in fact, you can even call Home Affairs and say, hey, my name is so and so. I'm just checking, because I think every one of us need to do that. Let's drive that campaign to check if you are still a South African citizen. Encourage your brothers, encourage your sisters, encourage your nephews, encourage your nieces, encourage even your own mother and father to check if they are still South African citizens, because this is not the last 35 we are going to have. There are going to be more. We have people that are supposed to be safeguarding this country at these border gates, and they are allowing these people to come through. They're allowing them to come through. All of this is just a facade to show us that they are working. What about all these other years? At least now we know that these are the useless people that have sold our country for a penny. So please, whatever you do, go check your citizenship status, check your marital status as well, check if you are even still alive, because some of these identity thieves, they die, and when they die, guess what happens to you? You'll be told by Home Affairs that this ID number is of a deceased person, and yet you are the owner. So please do yourself that favor, and we'll continue to fight these guys. We will continue to expose what South Africans are crying about on a daily basis. We don't hate nobody. All we want is for things to be done accordingly. What is wrong with that? What is wrong asking, please follow the rule of law like the rest of us? But no, we are xenophobic. We are Afrophobic. We hate black people. Black on black hate. Those are the stuff that has been thrown at us. And this time around, I'm seeing lots of South Africans are like, try another word that you guys keep creating about South Africans, because these ones no longer work no more. And they don't, Shem. Oh, they don't work no more. I can see they're trying to say, oh yeah, you're in bed with your colonizers. So what? They're South Africans. Deal with it. So other than that, guys, I thought let me bring this to your attention. But there's another one that I thought it was interesting that the DA has asked, and I could not believe the number. What we'll talk about in the next video. So, anyways, don't leave this video without liking, sharing, subscribing, and leaving a comment. And I'll see you next time on a new video. Please go check your status at Home Affairs. Thank you so much. Bye.